Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Wednesday, Hump Day, and it's November 16th. Hey, we got economic news releases scheduled for today. Like I mentioned on Monday, Monday was light, but Tuesday through Thursday is going to be pretty packed with items here. So we'll jump right into it. We'll start off with the Producer Price Index, also the PPI. This is an index that gauges the wholesale level on the producer or wholesale level here, or the inflation on the wholesale level here. And back in September, we had a 0.3% increase in the inflation index, and the forecast is supposed to be another 0.3% in October. And it came up nil, basically, so nothing up there. But when you strip out the food and energy that creates the volatility, we have what they call the core PPI, and this is really what they look at, because those creates a lot of volatility and can sway pretty dramatically. So back in September, we had a 0.2% increase, and the forecast is supposed to be another 0.2 increase, and it actually contracted in the month of October here. So right now with the tame news with inflation, it's going to help us out in the bond market, which you'll see here coming up here. We also got industrial production for the month of October. So back in September, it actually contracted 0.2%. The forecast is supposed to go up to 0.2%, and it basically just went up to flatline at 0%, so nothing industrial production-wise. We also got the capacity utilization for the month of October. So back in September, we had a 75.4%. And it was supposed to increase a little bit to 0.5. Instead of going up 0.1%, it went down 0.1% to 75.3%. And the other news is home builders index basically stayed the same. We went from October to November at 63. This is a index that kind of helps us with the confidence level of home builders, whether they should continue to build or not. And basically, it was the same as back in October. So let's take a look here at the headline news. And stock market is kind of mixed on that. The only one that's really up at the moment is the NASDAQ. So it seems like right now Dow, which has been up the last 5 days or so, is up quite a bit actually. It's actually taking a little bit of a breather today, it looks like. So and also we've been this past week, I haven't really made note of it, but there's been a couple of Fed members, including today with Bullard, basically indicating that yes, Fed funds, he believes that the rate hikes will be, he'll be in favor of a rate hike in December. So right now that Fed funds future is rising to about 91% right now. So it's almost certain that they'll raise rates in the summer meeting here. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the bond chart. As I indicated, the low inflation data, which is what's really been spooking this whole sell-off here, is that it's all speculation of when Trump takes office that there's going to be inflation with the campaign he was kind of running. And so inflation is the biggest enemy of the mortgage-backed securities or bonds because it erodes its value over time. And so that's why you see this big sell-off here. Now today, as you can see, we finally kind of broke it yesterday. It went up, which was nice. But today, this is what I'm disappointed about. We started off way down here, so it doesn't look like we may have quite hit the bottom yet, as we are, as we're going lower again. So we're not getting a trend upwards yet, a rebound. So just be a little cautious here. We are up quite a bit for the day. It did rebound, especially on the inflation data out of the PPI here. And right now we're sitting up about 6 basis points higher than where we left off yesterday. As you can see right here, and here we are right now about 6 basis points higher. So hopefully we can continue. We're going to obviously want to see, it rising upwards, not starting off lower, then catching up. It might take a little while for investors to realize that, if we have inflation, it might not be for a while. And right now they're getting a little premature as to their predictions for inflation because we don't know anything as of yet. All right, folks, so rates are about the same. Currently, rates are about the same where we left off yesterday, especially on the West Coast. Now, East Coast, it might be a little bit higher, and they'll probably have a price change later on. As you see, they started off way down here, so they probably are taking the cut and then getting improvement in their pricing later in the day here. But here on the West Coast, since we start later, we basically will have about the same rates what we left off yesterday. Okay, so anyways, if you guys want to get more updates throughout the day, just go ahead and go over to Twitter, and I'm at Mike Bjork on Twitter, so go ahead and follow me there, and I do post throughout the day different pop-up, market news that pop up during the day. All right, you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.